So this is the last miniature of my cheap miniatures that I bought on Amazon. And again, we're not going to follow instructions because instructions are for lamey lamos who are lame. I don't know. I'm just kidding. If you follow instructions, I actually applaud. I applaud you because I can't follow instructions. I get bored reading the title of these miniatures. I didn't even realize what they were called until somebody pointed out that they were called something funny, which this is not a sponsored video, so I can't really tell you what they're actually called. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't really stand by these miniatures. I mean, they're cool, but they definitely have some quality issues, and I don't sponsor them at all. I just want to make their stuff. Anyways, let's get back to this miniature. I didn't mean to go off topic so much. Oh my god, it's a spider. Oh yeah. So I'm doing a cafe, and it was supposed to be like a coffee cafe, but that's boring. Oh look, they want me to make a little thing of straws, but I did not feel like cutting the wire and stripping it for the straw part, so I'm gonna make flowers. Okay, so instead of coffee, I'm thinking like a witch's cafe. You know, like a place for your local witch to stop and drink some tea, because I assume witches drink tea over coffee. Actually, that's probably not true. I don't know. Tea seems more witchy than coffee anyways. So these are the little tea containers, which I painted. And like the tops are little button nipples. Can I say that? I don't know if I can say that. And then I got to make little teacups, which is the biggest pain. Oh my gosh, this wire does not want to stay on the teacup. I know I make it look easy, but trust me, that took me like 17 tries. I didn't even do the second teacup. And then every little witch's cafe needs amethyst because it's purple and I love amethyst, and that's a good enough reason for me. And next I'm going to do the lights because we need to light up our tea hut. Is it a tea hut? I have no idea where that word came from, but I like it. So I'm kind of envisioning this, I guess we're calling it a tea hut. Witch's hut? Yeah, I'm gonna go with witch's hut. I'm kind of envisioning this witch's hut as like a place you would stop and talk to other witches and, you know, pick up different potions and elixirs. Are those the same thing? Pretty sure a potion is an elixir, but an elixir is not a potion. So you would stop and drink your tea and like get all the gossip. You know, the witchy gossip. Who put a hex on who and who got a circle window this week? Spoiler, it wasn't me. But look at my circle sign. I had to replace the coffee symbol with something, so I just went with like the 3 spiral symbol. And then I built the cute little counter where the witches would sit at. But a clean counter would be boring, so we're gonna clutter it up. And then look at the little vase I'm adding with little sticks. Or I mean wands. Didn't you know that it's impolite to not leave your witch's wand at the door? And then we need a spell book. Look, I do realize it says Treasure Island, but nobody's gonna know, okay? Look, I flipped it over. It could be the Treasure Island spell book. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm just adding it to the base, which I add a second base because otherwise the battery's just sitting there in the open and I don't know if that's an issue. So I cover it. And check out my little tarot cards. Look, every witch's hut needs a couple tarot cards, right? And also they're super cute. So yeah. And then I'm using the glue cap and a marble to make a fortune teller ball, a crystal ball, that's the word. Okay, so maybe I should come up with a story because I don't know what else to talk about. And you all seem to like my stories, though I have no idea why. Most of them are pretty terrible. So I guess here's another terrible story. So the owner of this tea shop, this witch's tea shop, we'll just call him Bob. So Bob has been overcharging people for years at his witch's hut. And he's been running kind of a shady practice. And I don't mean that he was selling shades in the back. All right, that was a terrible joke. Anyways, so if you came in and you gave him like the code word, which the code word is octopus, by the way, he would give you black magic potions. And that's kind of a faux pas in the witches community here. But Bob has no standards. He's just in it for the money. And he has a fairy dust problem. So he needs a lot of money at the moment. So he's giving out as many black magic potions as he can. So one day Bob gave this girl, who we'll name Stacy, a black magic potion. Because look, Stacy was jealous of her mom, who apparently has it going on. And she was tired of her mom always stealing the boys. So she did what any young person would do. Buy a black magic potion from a super shady shop from a shady part of town. But Bob is overworked from all the black magic potions that he's been trying to pump out so that he can pay off his fairy dust debts. And he accidentally mixed up the word beauty with the super secret word octopus. So after drinking the potion, she turns into an octopus. And as you can imagine, she's not happy about that. And can you blame her? I mean, here she just wanted to be beautiful. And let's be honest, she was beautiful to begin with. But now she's an octopus, which, you know, is beautiful, but not quite what she was asking for. So she goes on a rampage and unalives Bob, who's the only person that can turn her back into a human. And so now she just hangs out at the witch's hut, hoping that somebody can turn her back. But it doesn't look too good for her. And all because Stacy's mom had it going on. Anyways, what do you guys think? And what haunted hidey hole would you like to see me do next?